Okay, we're going to make my hot chicken wings with blue cheese sauce. Perfect for summer, perfect for the barbecue, or if you ask me, perfect for any time of year. So let's get on and make the hot sauce. So first off, you just need to put 2 tablespoons of runny honey into a little bowl. There we go. Then 2 tablespoons of just normal tomato ketchup. Hopefully this won't make any funny noises whilst I'm squeezing it. There we go. Then 1 tablespoon of white wine vinegar. This is such a nice recipe, this. Good hot, good cold, delicious either way. There we go, done with the tablespoon measure. Put that in the sink because I'm going to need that for the dip. And then it's 1 teaspoon of Worcestershire sauce. Oh, almost sneezing there, it's just about going up my nose. Now for the Tabasco. This, I'm going to put about 12 shakes of Tabasco in. It's hot. I really like the blue cheese dip. If you don't really like blue cheese, you still like the hot sauce, you don't want it quite as hot, just do about 6 shakes of Tabasco. But that's the beauty of having something homemade. You can put it as hot as you like, you can put half the bottle in if you really want to. But the blue cheese sauce will really counteract the heat. There we go. Now we just need to give this a nice stir together. And we'll add in a nice pinch of salt as well. We don't need any pepper because Tabasco is a hot pepper sauce which is getting right to the back of my throat already. So we definitely don't need to add any pepper. Just a nice pinch of salt. Another little stir. Then we can bring in the chicken, because we just need to put a little bit of salt over the chicken and then we'll start just mixing it together and get it in the oven. So just a little pinch of salt. There we go. Again, we don't need the pepper, the Tabasco will be plenty. So all we need to do now is, I'm using a little shallow bowl like this. It's just useful just to mix it all around together. If you don't have one of these, you can just put it straight on the baking tray, pour the sauce over and give it a little mix together there. So don't worry too much, but I'm going to put the chicken in and then pour the sauce over. There we go. So just trying to keep one hand not chickeny, just mix it all together, just turning the bits of chicken over so that they're getting nicely coated in the sauce. And I should have used my other hand because my baking tray's on my left hand side, but not to worry. There we go, nicely mixed together like that. So all we need to do is just bring in the baking tray, pour it straight on and pop it straight into the oven. So there we go. Pour everything on and then just spread them out on the baking tray a little. There, like that. So we just need to pop this into your oven for 25 minutes. Give your hands a wash, just clear out of any of the dishes, bring in your stuff for the blue cheese sauce, and we'll get straight on though and make the blue cheese dip whilst the chicken's in the oven cooking. Okay, so just bringing in all the stuff for the blue cheese dip. We've got the obviously your Stilton, we've got the sour cream and the mayonnaise. And I'm just rinsing through my tablespoon measure because we need that for the sour cream and the mayonnaise. There we go. Right, I think we've got everything. Hopefully you're all set. Okay, so the chicken's in the oven cooking. Let's make the blue cheese dip. So just take your Stilton and just crumble it into a little bowl, and hopefully you've followed the instruction and taken the Stilton out just an hour before you want to use it, because we want to try and mash it together and mix it into a sauce. If it's too cold, it'll be too solid. Right, so Stilton in there, and we're just going to use the back of a spoon and just try it and mash it a little. So just trying to break it down, a bit like how you would do with if you're beating together sort of butter and sugar to try and make it nice and soft. There we go. And then all we're going to do is use sour cream and mayonnaise to loosen it. Don't worry if there's a few little lumps left in your Stilton, because they can be really nice in the dip itself. Okay, so it's just roughly mushed up, just so there's not too many big bits, and we can start adding in the other ingredients. So it's 2 tablespoons of sour cream. 1, 2, and 1 tablespoon of mayonnaise. And again, like the hot sauce, you can make this as cheesy or as uncheesy as you like. You can just, the way to do it is probably just add a little bit more sour cream, a little bit more mayonnaise, and it'll just reduce the intensity of the Stilton. But as you see, we can just mixing it lightly together with a spoon now, and it's much easier to mix because we mashed up the Stilton in the first place. There we go. And that will be absolutely gorgeous on your to dip the chicken wings into. So the only thing we need to do now is add in a little pinch of salt and pepper. Just a little pinch of salt and a little pinch of pepper. No tabasco in this, thankfully. There we go. And that's your dip done. I would normally do the dip about the same stage as this, because you won't want it lying around all day if you're going to do if you want to make this early, and you don't want to put it back in the fridge, otherwise it'll all go really hard and you won't be able to dip it. So you can just do it before the chicken's ready to eat. But if you carry on watching, you'll see what mine looks like when it comes out of the oven. But I hope you enjoy it.